Dear brothers and sisters, I am convinced. Have you even heard? Do you know what's going on? Did you hear about it? Did you hear about Neo? Not Neo, Nero. I said Neo. Did you hear about Nero? Nero was a king, and what he did was, back in the day of Paul, he would literally feed Christians to the lions. And then he would take their bodies and hang them up in his banquet hall and burn them as torches while they ate. Now, I know that sounds like some crazy stuff, don't it? And you might be saying, well, what is this about, Tammara? How could joy still thrive in that type of society when everything seemed like everything was going wrong? Paul says it like this. He points to Jesus' death to show that God can take even the darkest moments in history and turn it into good. The cross and Jesus' triumph over death proves that nothing is powerful enough to stamp out a reason for the joy of the Lord to exist. Do you understand what I'm saying? But do you know where I'm going? I told you I am convinced. I am convinced. What am I convinced of? For I am convinced of this very thing, that he who began a good work will be faithful to complete it until the day of Christ. Do you know what that means? That means regardless of what's going on, regardless of what you may be feeling in your life, regardless of what's going on the news, and the confusion that may be happening in this party or that party, it doesn't matter. Because of this one thing, he who began a good work in you is going to complete it to the day of Jesus Christ. And Jesus is not here yet, so we know God is still working in us. And then verse 7 says this. This is Philippians chapter 1, verse 6. Verse 7 says this, for it is only right for me to feel this way about you all, because I have you in my heart. Since both in my imprisonment and in the defense and confirmation of the gospel, you are all partakers of grace with me. For God is my witness how I long for you all with the affection of Jesus Christ. And I pray this, that your love may overflow still more and more in real knowledge and of all discernment, so that you may discover the things that are excellent, that you may be sincere and blameless in the day of Christ, having been filled with the fruit of righteousness, which comes through Christ for the glory and his praise. When I saw this, I said, wait a minute. The fruit of righteousness? We should be filled with the fruit of righteousness? Well, what's that about? So I had to look it up too. And when I looked it up, and it refers to Philippians 1:11, the fruit of righteousness. The fruit or result. The fruit or result of righteousness is the outgrowth of righteousness in the heart. A truly righteous person will display certain actions and attitudes that confirm the nature of the heart. What is that nature? Honesty, kindness, meekness, goodness. It's love. The wording in the New Living Translation says, the fruit of your salvation, the righteous character produced in your life by Christ. It's Paul's desire that the Philippian believers will show eternal evidence that they are truly righteous, that they will harvest what the Holy Spirit produces in them, that they will harvest what the Holy Spirit produces in them, that they will be filled with all that Christ's righteousness yields. Now, how does this apply to us? I'm like, why this, God? Why this? He's asking this question to you. What seeds that have been planted in you are ready to bear fruit in this season? I don't care what happened all last year. It's a new day. I don't care what they're saying on the television or what things might look like. God is asking you this question today. My sisters and brothers, I am convinced. Here's the question. What seeds that have been planted in you are ready to bear fruit in this season. All you got to do is ask him, how is it that I'm supposed to bear fruit in this season with all this going on? Is God lacking in creativity? Is he asleep? Or does he know everything that's going on right now? And then the second question is this: what seeds are you willing to plant? Maybe it's not for you to do your thing. Maybe it's for you to teach your thing. What is it that God is giving you? Because everything is in the house. Everything is on the inside of you. There's so much that we have to give. And not just to other people, but to your people. What is the people group that God is calling you to? Who is it that you should be either sharing your seed with, as far as allowing the fruit of what he's giving you to flourish in this season? Or what seeds are you willing to plant from what's already been planted on the inside of you? That's all I have for today. My name is Tammara Lachey. I'm here with Beyond Me Too to give you your daily nugget. I hope that you have a wonderful day and that you would take heed to this word. Because surely, my brothers and my sisters, I am convinced that he who began a good work in you will be faithful to complete it. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.